loves to meet our needs through even the miraculous. I think lastly, just hear of John Payton. John G. Payton, who went to what is now Vanuatu, the New Hebrides in his time, a Scottish missionary. And there was one night when the savages, the cannibals, ready to eat him, the dozens of armed men were surrounding his hut where he and his wife were. And down they went and they prayed. And he thought, we're going to die. I may as well go down in somewhat of a blaze of glory. I'll confront them and beg at least for the life of my wife. And as he walked out, the men were sprinting. A year later, the converted chief of the town would tell him the story of the hundreds of fiery armed men standing around your hut. Oh, they sent us running. There was no British police. There was no armed men. It was angels that had protected those missionaries. Why? So that today, Vanuatu would be 83% Christianized through the missionary work of John G. Payton and his followers. That's why. Why? The night when he was surrounded and the fence set on fire so that it would take his hut and burn his family. Why? Did he run out and throw the fence off so it didn't burn his family? And then he was surrounded by men about to kill him, and the fire was blazing. And as he prayed and challenging these men, you dare not oppose the work of Jehovah the mighty. A wind blew through, a mighty gust of water blew through and quenched the fire and scurried these men away. Why? Because God does the miraculous for no other reason than to bless and aid and equip the church in the preaching of the gospel. He has no hesitation. He doesn't have our resistance and our uncomfortability about God's mighty works. He doesn't mind doing them. So what God was willing to do in the conquest of Joshua, to provide any means necessary to accomplish God's purposes in Canaan, how much more in the covenant of his dear beloved Son will he accomplish his purposes? He will employ any means necessary to do so for the church. So the conclusion is that whatever you do, wherever you go, inasmuch as you actively seek the fulfillment of the Great Commission, you need fear no boundary, no limitation, no barricade, and not even the laws of nature. John 14:13, whatever you ask in my name, you will have it, so that the Father may glorify himself in his Son.